You just spent weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks conditioning your entire party and near half the country to believe that Trump is a fascist, that he's going to be a dictator, that he's going to rip up the Constitution, that he's going to cause bloodbaths, and on and on and on. And now she has to wake up today and say, okay, and I'm now conceding power to the person that I strongly implied was going to be a modern Hitler. Do you believe that people she just conditioned with that kind of campaign are going to accept it?
That's not the way this works. First and foremost,
is it not? Then she didn't actually believe it.
No,
is that
that's
right?
not. No, first of all,
did she actually believe it?
First of all,
it was her words. She said he's a fascist.
But one second, Scott. I mean, I don't want to relitigate campaign talking points. But when you're talking about fascism, we're actually talking about what his chief of staff said. When you're talking about,
she said it.
I know.
She said it.
Who else said it?
So my question, the only question I have is, did she believe it or not?
Yes, because I still sit here.
So she's going then to concede to a fascist.
Yes.
Because that is how our electoral
democracy. We got it out in the open.
What is the alternative? Donald Trump's. Go ahead.
No,
Sorry,
I was just going to say to Scott, look, I can believe Donald Trump
Please continue down this path. I
am for the next 30 seconds. I believe Donald Trump is a fascist. I believe that democracy, maybe 10 seconds. I believe that democracy is at risk, but I also believe that American voters came out and chose that. And that's how this thing works.
But you know what? From the perspective of a lot of Republicans, they felt the country has been at risk under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And Ron Brownstein talked about this, and Scott mentioned it in an earlier segment about people being afraid about the state of the country and democracy writ large. A lot of people on the right believe the same thing because they have seen after 3.5 years constant perpetual attacks against them, against their way of life, against what they believe allegedly about who they are as people, because people in D.C. and New York and on the left coast and a lot of progressives don't understand them. And so instead of attempting to make the effort to understand, you guys have called them racist and bigots, uneducated, who cling to their guns and their Bibles, etc.
But at the same time, we spent 4 years of Donald Trump, of Democrats and progressives being the same told to us, about us. And this president, as a black woman, said, I'm stupid, said, we're stupid. And poisoning the blood of our people, which I've said before, that actually came from Jim Crow. So if we're going to go down that, Scott Jennings, do you believe that I am poisoning the white blood? I mean, come on.